Okie dokie. I don't know why I just said okie dokie. And I also keep going to set the timer, and I don't know why. I don't need the, well, I'll need the timer soon because I'm starting to get closer to the late afternoon, so I will need to put that on. But for now, I don't have to. Anyway, I never say okie dokie. Okie dokie. I just want to say that. I don't know. Can you tell I just ate? I feel as if in a moment I will be getting tired. Every time I eat, I get really tired. I don't know. And, I mean, that's very typical for me. So I eat and I get sleepy. I'm not there yet, but I feel it coming. So bear with me. If you see my energy start to drain as the message goes on, it's because I ate. But for now, I have a burst of energy because I ate. Tower. If you hear that too, if you're new here, that's a air freshener thing. It's like an automatic one. It goes off like every so many minutes. Okay, here we go. Taurus or Taurus crosswatcher. Feel free to reverse it if you need to. Woo! Aries had that. 7 of Wands, right at the tail end. Okay, darling. The World in reverse. This isn't over yet. This is not over yet. That's how somebody is coming at you. This is not over yet. Maybe, yeah, something ain't over yet. I mean, that could be anything before I even get into this message. Let's say you have someone you were talking to about something. This could be your partner. It could be a family member. It could be a coworker. It could be a friend. And you guys couldn't finish having the conversation because somebody walks in. So it's like, we'll talk about it later. This isn't over yet. I want to talk about it later. This could be an argument or something, you know, and it's like, no, this isn't over yet. Like, the situation is not over yet. We're still going to address this topic later on. It's something like that. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I could see that right off the bat for whoever this particular message will be for. So 7 of Wands, why is that here? Somebody feels the need, or unless... No, I don't know. I feel like somebody feels the need to maybe defend themselves, or it feels more like stand up for themselves. Yep. Somebody feels the need to stand up for themselves. Explain themselves, or maybe... No, it's stand up for themselves. Stand their ground. That's what that is. Huh. Unless, which of course, this is a situation where some of you, because there's a child here, I'm all cut up in this table. Unless there's something to do with a younger person here, there may be something about, like, you know how couples sometimes will argue over how to rear children? Let's say, just first thing coming to me, it's something like that, where one person's like, no, I'm going to take it away from them. They need me to take it away from them, or they need to be punished in some way. And the other person is like, don't you think you're being a little harsh? Or something like that, and they don't agree. So it could be like someone standing up for another, or someone standing up for you, or defending someone. You see, it could be that. It could be a younger person who's defending someone, like defending one of their parents. I almost said dependent. So it could be a younger person who's standing up for a parent, standing up for someone older than them. But what I'm seeing here, let me just not get confused, is the way it's laying out, unless it's reversed, is there's an individual who's like, I feel like I need to defend myself. Explain. Exactly, explain. Something like that. All these people are surrounded by this shaman. The card is called the shaman. So the shaman can explain something to them. Five of Pentacles. Let me see why the World is here. Why is the World here? I'm also getting something about protecting. Yeah, it's an argument of some type or some sort of struggle or maybe even rivalry. It just seems like there's something here that it's not, or it hasn't been finished. It's not finished. This is not over. It's just reiterating that. How do you feel about the connection between you and this person? Strength. It's very similar to Aries. Different but similar. The World and the King of Wands. Oh. They have the World in reverse. You have it upright. How do you feel about the connection? Or at least, well, I said connection, didn't I? I don't know. Did you leave somebody? Are you leaving somebody? Or maybe you're just kind of like, it's over. I'm done. I'm done talking about it. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about. The World. Next. Or on to the next subject. It sounds kind of harsh, but I don't think you're meaning it harsh. I mean, you could. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Too much drama. This is like drama. How does this person think that you feel about them? I kind of feel nauseous. How does this person think Taurus feels about them? Emperor. Are you taking a break from somebody? Somebody here's breaking up, already broke up, or taking a break from someone, or we're creating distance between each other, or something like that. Or it's about a certain topic or discussion. Why can't things just be plain? I mean, just out there. You know, this is so vague. Let me get a different layout and see if it tells me a little bit more. Somebody here definitely feels a bit nauseous, though. Somebody feels like they need to protect themselves or stand up for themselves to you. Who is this Queen of Wands? Why is this Queen of Wands in reverse? It has to do with another? Why do I hear a Taurus that's just kind of like, there's nothing else, there's nothing to, like, I don't care. How do you feel? The Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Are your feelings changing? Seven of Swords. Look, there's obviously some sort of turmoil going on here. There's some sort of change. You got a couple of cards of change. And even endings. Death is here. That's an ending and a new beginning. Somebody wants answers. This is very, very, very similar to Aries. I don't want to repeat a whole message. You may want to watch the Aries message. I know we're already so far into this video, but it's just repeating. What does this person want between the two of you? They want to explain their side, and they also want to know your side. They want to go at it. They want to talk. They want to discuss. And I mean, like, now would be nice. Now. How serious is whatever's causing this standing our ground moment? How serious is it? Okay, well, that'll be in the eyes of the beholder. How serious is it to this person having this conversation with you? Three of Wands. No, you ain't doing it. You're not doing it, guys. Taurus or cross watcher. I don't know what to say. I think that's another. I think it's also a huge sign here that something is over, or at least there's nothing else to say about it, because I don't know what else to say. It's just telling me the same thing. I mean, how many different ways can you say the same thing before you're kind of like, no? I mean, I have another layout. Is this it? I wrote a layout. I'm going to use this, okay? I wrote this layout sometime this year, and I have barely used it, but let's try it. Because I want to get a little more for Taurus or Taurus crosswatcher. I just heard there's no point. Not in this, but I heard someone say it. So I hear that someone is going to be saying, I don't know if it's you or another, there's no point. Or at least thinking it. There's no point. In what? I don't know. Having this conversation, even talking about this again, bringing it up, even just be blah, 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 whatever. There's no point. It's something like that. Okay. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same shit. Okay. 5, 6. Yeah. No. I think you are losing feelings, or you don't feel the same anymore already, or you're done with somebody. Like, you realize you're not on the same page. So, somebody's not telling you... This is not for everybody. Please know that. What somebody is not telling you is that they're actually scared that you're not only going to get attention from others, or that you already are, or that you're giving your attention to others, or that you will, but that it will take it away from them, or already is. That's what it really is. Somebody really, what the problem is, someone doesn't want to lose your support. They don't want to lose your admiration, the way you treat them, the way you feel about them. They don't want to lose that. I don't really know. I don't like that, though, because what does that have to do with, like, what about losing you, period? I don't know. Oh, God. Some of you, if you're still involved with somebody, they're afraid you're going to leave them. The Tower. A lot of you, though, you already have. Or it's happening right now. Or in some way, shape, or form, you're kind of like, no. I think they just want to give you the space that you need. They also may take a little space and time away, but ultimately they're still holding on, you know. Some of you, I'm getting something to do with a Leo or an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They think you're done. They think this is it. Yeah. How do you feel about this person? The Devil, that's Capricorn. The Devil and the Two of Cups in reverse. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot, and at this point you've learned, I'm not really sure that this is love. I'm not really sure this person even really loves me, or I'm not sure if it, it's healthy. I'm not sure we're in harmony, we're in balance. I don't think that we're on the same page. You might even have lost attraction to somebody, because the Two of Cups is a card of attraction. I think that you have lost attraction for someone. Like, quite honestly, if you're being honest with yourself, you may not be attracted to someone. Some of you may also feel like somebody's not really attracted to you. They're just attracted to the physical. I don't know if that's true or not, but it could also go that way, where you feel like you may have gotten to a point where you're like, this person doesn't really love me. They just get to fuck me. Or, they're attracted to my looks, but they don't really care about who I am or what I have. You know what I mean? If this is someone standing up for another, like, okay, hold on. Let's say you got two parents who get a divorce, or in some way, shape, or form, they're no longer together. A younger person who could be involved, because this younger person keeps showing up, if this is the case, may stand up for an absent parent or one who is not there anymore or something like that. When their other parent gets involved with someone else, they may be like, either they'll say that person doesn't really want you. They only want you for your money. Or they probably only want you because of your looks or to fuck you or something. Or they may tell their actual parent, it depends. They may be like, you're not really in love. You just want that person because they're hot. Or because y'all fuck each other or whatever. This isn't love. Like, there may be a younger person that feels that way. It's kind of a confusing message. I like them to be much more smoother, but I think it's relevant. I think it's part of it here. Like, there's something here about, at this time, the energy isn't smooth. Do you think this person really loves you? Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like, and other times you're like, I don't, Something's happened to you, Taurus. It's you. Something's happened to you, or Crosswatcher. You've had some sort of, like, you could call it an awakening. Not everybody likes that word. Not everybody has to. But it's plain as day. I only am lacking one card to know that. I also heard something about, it was never really about money, was it? Something to do with money. There's something you're seeing that you did not realize before. Something to do with money. It was never really about money, was it? I saw that Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know who that is, but let me think of a question to ask. Is this over another person? If it is, how do you think this individual feels about that other person? Six of Swords. that they always go back to them, or that they run to them, or that there could be, are you and someone, do y'all argue or get into it, or has there been several different topics and discussions about the same individual at this point? I've been getting so many different messages for you. If there is a particular person, and I don't want to blame that person either. I don't want to jump to that because I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all. I don't think that's very good. Because people on the outside too, you could call them third parties, whatever. Sometimes they don't even know. They're not even like, you know, to blame or at fault, or they have true intentions, or they literally have no clue, but they're like the topic of conversation. Like, and so I want to be careful there. But if there is another, whoever this other is, some of you could be this person's ex. Some of you could be this person's new love. It's kind of like there's a third person. That could be what is expediting this realization. Something about it. Show me the other party in Taurus. Only, not the one that Taurus is involved with or ever was with romantically. Show me the other party. That Queen of Wands in reverse. Holy. You don't have a connection with that person. You and them don't have a connection. They're aware of you. Like they know of you. But they don't seem to give you any attention, or it's not like that, and you don't them as well as something. See, that's what I'm saying. They're on the outside of it, like the hermit. This person's a loner. The other party, they're a loner. Is this making sense to anybody? This is the cards. Okay. But interestingly enough, this person, if you were to approach them, they're actually open to like share some truths with you. They are open towards you. Do you know that? Very open towards you. Like, hell, you might even be getting into it with somebody about a third person, but if the third person had a chance to talk to you, you may be like, it could be very insightful. Yeah, temperance. They don't have any. Now, listen, if you're watching me and there's an outside party and they are intentionally creating drama and wreaking havoc on it, that's not this message. This is someone who, they don't even have any ill will towards you. They're aware of you, but they say to themselves, this person may even be on a spiritual journey with the hermit. They could be older than you. It doesn't have to be. Justice and the Queen of Cups. They have no ill will towards you whatsoever. Some of you, if this is not a romantic thing, there could be you and a person who get into it a lot, or y'all discuss a lot something about another woman or another person. This could be like a friend group, all women, you know, whatever it is. And that person, the one who's on the outside, it's not really involved. That person, they have no qualms about it. Like they would talk, they would exchange truths or be fair, whatever. Yeah. Wow. How do you feel about that outside person? Justice and the King of Wands. The Tower. Either you feel the same. Like maybe you're not upset with this person either. You're just upset with the one in the middle who always lies about them or tries to make you feel. You're not really upset with the outside person. It's the one in the middle. So you always get mad at the other woman, but sometimes it's the man. And I hate saying that. Don't get mad at me if you're a man watching. It could also be the other way around. You know what I mean? Some of you could be in the energy of, well, go fucking have her then. Go have her. Here, you guys can have each other, something like that. Bye. 10 of Swords. Bye. Ooh. There's also something here to do with someone's child or someone's kids. Yeah. I don't know what that's about. That's a whole nother message, though. Could be about doing what's right or what's fair, you know, considering their hearts and everything. Do what's right or what's fair. No, that's actually really big. They're giving me a message as that's really a huge message here. It has something to do with children. That's even more, whether it's your child or children, their child or children, or y'all's together. It's actually a huge thing here. Because you're a fucking mother. Or it's over your mother. Or it's about your mother, or you are the mother, or they are the mother of this person's child or children, or you're also a mother, so you understand a mother. I don't know, something to do with a mother, children, money, even something to do with that here. That's like a small, but the children thing's really ringing in my ears. And just being like, I've lost it. Like, I don't even feel the same anymore. I just don't even feel the same. Do I want to keep dealing with this shit, or is this something that I want to have to deal with? No, I mean, it could end up being a little bit disappointing or something like that. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm not even going to second guess it, because at first I'm like, just for a second. Split second. You probably saw it on my head. I was like, I'm not posting this. Does this make any sense? Sometimes I just think it doesn't make any sense. But, you know, I might be surprised. This might make a shit ton of sense to a bunch of people. So I'm going to leave it. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.